We are entering Mercury retrograde. I honestly see you thinking more about them, right? But you're thinking more in the way of, I have to move on, I have to heal, and I have to find my own independence. They're thinking about you more in the way of, this person did make me wanna, this person did push me to achieve their dreams. This person was definitely pushing me to do better, right? But I want you to acknowledge that we are under the illusion of Mercury retrograde, which signifies it basically points out what we have to fix and what we have to work on. So when Mercury goes back into direct, guess what's going to happen? They're no longer going to have those thoughts. So let's dive into this reading. Cuídate mucho. You are a humongous, beautiful human being. Let's dive in. Okay. I'm going to say it like it is, and I hope you understand that I'm not coming from a really, ¿cómo se dice? I don't want to sound very brute telling you this. I don't want to sound very type of a-hole-ish saying you this. But stop worrying about them. Stop worrying about what's going to happen. Stop worrying about things are going to go or if they're going to show back up, right? I personally feel like sometimes you ask yourself, why was it that they didn't do this for me? Why was it that they didn't want to work on things with me? Why was it that basically they just walked away so easily? Or why was it that I gave all? It's not even that you gave all. It's like I gave you my time. I gave you my my parts of my soul. I gave you my corazon, and you just basically grabbed it and threw it away, right? So stop worrying about it. And I'm specifically picking up that this energy is happening because of Mercury retrograde that we are entering in, right? Remember, Mercury retrograde, we become softer with our emotions. We become softer in a way, or we would like to know what's going to happen, or we start reminiscing about the past. So I want you to acknowledge that with the Six of Swords, you have to put yourself in an energy of needing to walk away. And if that's specifically where you gotta be, it's donde vas a estar. You have to walk away. You have to put yourself first, and you're specifically doing that. But I specifically also feel not only are you doing that, right now you are more in this energy of still carrying your baggage with you, or you're still specifically carrying that energy with you, right? So this is not just you, it's freaking the planets, it's freaking Mercury, right? I want you to acknowledge that. Why? Because it's back in the microwave, right? The reason is that I want you to acknowledge that with the Six of Swords, we carry baggage or we carry this energy because it meant something. Exactly, with the Lovers, it meant something. It meant that we felt good. We feel great. We felt, in a sense, good when we were with that specific person. We felt good when we were spending time with them. But with the Lovers and with the Six of Swords, I feel like now you know, and now you are entering an area of peace. Okay, an area of peace, an area of abundance. But because now you're doing with yourself. Now you're working on yourself. Ahora estás más en una energía contigo mismo, contigo misma, right? And we have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and we have Libra. Okay, your zodiac sign doesn't have to be here. If the reading resonates, stay. If it doesn't, move on. A better reading will find you. But I specifically feel like you're still holding on to those things, or not only are you holding on to these things, I feel like what you saw in them is what you would do if you were in their shoes. Okay? Go ahead and give me more info. We have the Nine of Swords. With the Nine of Swords specifically being here, we have this energy of you still being anxious, you still being afraid, and I want you to acknowledge that this is not only your energy, this is that goddamn energy, that pinche Mercury retrograde, right? I want you to know that. And I want you to know that's why maybe right now you are reminiscing about the past. Right now, maybe you're wondering if you guys are going to get back together. Right now, you're wondering if they think about you, right? But at the same time, I want you to acknowledge that you're that little white rabbit. You having those thoughts, you thinking that way es lo que honestamente te está doliendo. It's what's basically hurting you. And I want you to acknowledge that, right? And no, am I mad at you? No, I don't blame you. You are a human being. Human beings are supposed to go through this to mourn things that they have lost. But at the same time, it's not good to continuously keep hurting and hurting and hurting yourself again. I want you to specifically know that. Look, this is their energy. With the Six of Swords, with the Six of Wands, I'm sorry. Now we have 2-6. By the way, we have 2-6. I've been seeing the number 666 all day, right? No, it doesn't mean el little diablito or the little devil. It usually means your intuition is correct, right? So since we're entering a Mercury retrograde, it might not only be you thinking about them, it might also be them thinking about you. But right now, I don't want to give you that type of delulu, right? With the Six of Swords and with the Three of Pentacles reverse, you specifically guys saw me shuffle these cards, and I don't read reversals with this. So if a reversal comes out, I'm reading that reversal. With the Three of Pentacles reverse, there's this imbalance happening within their brain, right? Maybe they are having this really hard time trying to understand their emotions, really hard time trying to work with people. But if we go ahead and connect the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Wands, specifically directed towards your energy, now we have this energy of, God damn, I'm recognizing, estoy reconociendo, that maybe I do need this person in my life. Maybe I specifically do need this person for me to find some sort of balance or have some sort of balance. Am I specifically telling you maybe it's time for you to go after them? Hell no, it's not. No, it's not, because we are in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde makes us rethink things, right? And if we go back to old cycles, boom, you failed. Now you have to repeat those cycles all over and over again, right? So like I'm telling you, while you are in this mind of walking away and you are in this mind of wanting to heal, and yes, you are still feeling in pain, they're more in the sense feeling the pain of, oh damn, I recognize that maybe this person was going to play a really important role in my life, and now I'm stuck because there's truly no way to go, right? Or there's specifically no true there's truly no way that can no, not even that. There's truly no way that I cannot find balance with myself, and they did bring me a good amount of balance, right? And the reason I say you did bring them a really good amount of balance, I feel like with the Six of Wands right here and with the Magician, you were specifically pushing them to do better, right? And for a while, they were doing better. Like, you were specifically telling them, hey, go after your dreams. Hey, do that. Put yourself in a better spot. You can do it. You can do it. But the thing about it is that once you walked away, since you stopped doing it, they also stopped. So if we put these three cards together, the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles reverse, and the Magician, not only were you pushing them to do better, you were bringing them some sort of balance into the reality. But I do want to acknowledge that with the Nine of Swords and with the Six of Wands, they were actually the ones that walked away. They were actually the ones that walked away, and they basically left you to reflect on yourself with the Nine of Swords and with the Lovers, and specifically what things you want in your reality. And I feel like now, since so I'm a Pisces, I'm an Aries moon, I'm a Cancer rising, very much so emotional human being, but then somebody that gets mad, that will go after my dreams, right? I honestly also do feel like you have that type of energy, right? And right now, this Pisces season, it kind of rewrote everything for you. Honestamente, ¿qué es lo que quiero? What is it that I want? And what you want is advancement in your own projects and your own self-love with the Lovers. So yes, you think about them, but are you specifically looking at them? No, not really, because you know for a fact they're not going to benefit you anytime soon. But with them, this Mercury retrograde is making them rethink. Oh crap, this person did bring me some balance, and now I'm starting to recognize that. They were definitely pushing me to do better, and I basically pulled the rug under the whole situation, and I basically messed up with the Three of Pentacles reverse, because it talks all about working together, right? And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Cups reverse. So now you see what I'm telling you. Even though we have the Six of Cups reverse, it still has the meaning of someone reminiscing about you. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you gaining your independence. So if we put the Queen of Pentacles right here, I feel like you're more focused on your dreams, you're more focused on your self-doing, and you're becoming very much so independent. And with the Six of Cups being right here in reverse, you're specifically taking out that image of, yes, I look at you back, I sometimes think about you, but right now you don't serve me the way that I want you to serve me, so I'm going to walk away and find my independence, right? If we go ahead and connect the Six of Cups with them in reverse, it could honestly signify that they're taking out their glasses and they're realizing, God, this person did help me with my stability. This person did help me with things, but I want you to acknowledge that those feelings come out during retrograde, because those are the things they have to work on. So when Mercury retrograde goes back, or I think it goes direct, they're not going to think that same way again, and they're going to fall back into specifically their old patterns. My name is Noe. I'm the Tarot Vaquero. Cuídate mucho. Mira, Knight of Swords for the second time. If they text you, cut that shit off.